Hi everybody, welcome back to Planet Arizona where the temperature's hot. Even though we are in October now and the temperature's on the downward slide, we are in the good time of the year to be in Arizona finally. While the temperature's still hot, the comics are hotter because for the month of September, I've been buying some stuff. So what I've got for you in this video are the mail calls I've had. I don't think I have any pickups because I really haven't bought anything from shops recently. And then 3 weeks worth of new books. So let's get into what I've got in the mail. First up, if you've been following my channel, you know for the year 2023, even though I have a lot of higher end books, I'm more of a run collector. I find more value to the entire run than I do just, you know, a single issue of this or that. But and I've been actively seeking out Punisher issues I don't have. With this number 100, this is kind of cool. You kind of switch the light around, and there's Frank Castle there in the mirror, and you can already see the Punisher logo, blah, blah, blah. But with this issue 100, I'm down to only needed 2 more for the entire 104 run, straight run of Punisher Volume 2. So, and even with that, the person sent me an Avengers 360 with it. That was kind of nice. Although I will kind of, the person that sent it just sent it in a mailer. And if you've seen my channel before, I really don't know if you can make that out. Because it was just in the mailer, just stress lines and hard cardstock covers with stress. I don't like that. But hey, for $5 and one of the 3 books I needed, I'm not going to complain. Next book is not this, because this was in the last video. As I mentioned last video, I'm on a New Agents of Atlas kick. I don't know why. Sometimes you just got to listen to the voices in your head and do what they tell you to do. So got this in a 9.8 last time out. This is Crescent Io, the 1/100 in-Hyuk Lee variant. So there are 2 more of those I need. But with the New Agents kick, I got Agents of Atlas number 1 from 2019. This is the second printing. Not easy to find because there were about 38,000 of the regular first prints, regular first issues, and the second print had 1,110. So minuscule for a Marvel printing. There are 20 of them in the 9.8. I will be and have been actively on the hunt for one. There's one on the eBay machine right now, and that's about $75 more than I want to pay for, listed as what I want to pay for it. Especially since the last one in the 9.8 went for like $60. So I'm gonna have to wait a little bit on that. And also picked up Aero number 2. Again, this is a second print. Not a lot of these. The second issue of Aero only had about 16.6, and the second print only had 1,086. And again, minuscule for a Marvel. Not easy to find for a good price. And I was able to pick up one of 2 9.8s on the census of that issue. So not like there's anything important or valuable about it, but Rarity is becoming much more of an interest for me in what I collect. So when you have one of 2, I think that's pretty good. Now this next one, you know, everyone's talking about Art Adams' what is it? The Young Allies number 6, that Firestar 110 variant that he had. So with New Agents of Atlas being part of the War of the Realms series, did kind of a deep dive down the rabbit hole of War of the Realms books, and I found out Art Adams did 1/200 variants for this series. Venom on a Chain, anyone? A nice little Enchantress here. Who's that? Angela in the back there. Malekith. One of 4 9.8s. And being that the print run on it was about 73,000, 1/200 would be less than 400 of these in existence. And if you stop to think about it, how many shops were actually ordering 200 copies of the regular copy for this? So less than 400, 9.8s. The Firestar variant I was talking about sold for $3,200 in a 9.8. I got this for $40 shipped. Comics don't make any sense. Lastly, for my mail call, actually I should say that, I do have one pickup, because at the shop today was a book I've been looking for a very long time, have not been able to find one for a good price. My pickup of the week is Iron Man #1, a very solid mid-grade copy. And, you know, sometimes things just have a way of finding you. You know, you could look on eBay for this and that, and sometimes you walk into a shop and bring your new books up to a counter and you see this right in the middle of the really nice book wall. I'm like, yes, please. And what's weird is now that I have #1, without even trying, I got Iron Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Without even trying, somehow, I have Iron Man 1 through 9. Kind of one of those things where the series isn't that desirable and there aren't too many key issues of the early issues, so just able to find them nice and cheap. And, you know, buy what you like, but also be smart and buy them at good prices. All right, that's my mail calls and new release and pickups for the week. Let's get into new books for the last 3 weeks. Alphabetical order, because I don't know which book was which week. Alligator Loki, the Scotty Young variant. So Amazing Spider-Man 34. Oh, actually, these are backwards. I think this is Amazing Spider-Man 33 and 34. Avengers number, 5, the 125 Ben Harvey cover. Just for whatever reason, there have been a lot of 125 variants sitting around the comic shop when I get there after work, and like, you know, no one wants, I mean, it's discounted, so, and it's just sitting there like, no one else wants this? I'll take it. Batman 137, that, what is that series? That, that Nightmare series, whatever that was called. That's over, and we're back to regular Gotham War Batman. Batman and Robin #1, Batman and Damian, cool, fun read from Joshua Williamson. The Raphael Grandpa's Batman Gargoyle of Gotham. That was, wow, that man put some work in on this. That was impressive. Death of Venomverse #5, the Venomized Jeff variant. Well, I'm on a big Jeff kick too. Doctor Strange #7. Facsimile edition of Flash #105, because it's probably about as close as I'm going to come to a Flash 105. Ghost Rider Wolverine #1. Weapons of Vengeance, Omega, something, #1. The Rose Besh variant to Green Lantern #3. That, I think, is just fun, cool cover. Grimm #13. Might be dropping that, not sure about that. Not doing it for me too much. Gunslinger Spawn #24. Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer #1, the Captain America Comics #1 homage. And just a regular, I think this is the C cover. I'm not even sure who did that. Nice job. I like the blues and the grays and the red. That's I think that's a cool cover. Speaking of cool covers, the Bjorn Barron's Zombie Ranger variant to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 112 and the 110 black and white variant. This one, though, if you remember last episode, I had the 111 Zombie Pink Ranger, and I preferred the black and white over the color, but this one I prefer the color over that. Don't know why. Miles Morales, Spider-Man #10. Moon Knight 27. We're getting close to... Are they canceling this series or stopping it at 30? Getting close to an end of something, definitely. And Moon Knight City of the Dead, number 3. Cool EM Gist cover. Let me leave that there while I get the second half of the new books. Nightwing, number 106. This is also a book on the chopping block, I think, for my pull. Not that it's not bad, I just don't have a lot of room for it, and I'm not a huge Nightwing fan, even though I do like him and Babs together. Tom Taylor's doing a great job. Not sure. If you have not picked this up, this is my read of this entire group. Predator vs. Wolverine, number 1. I know it's a hefty cover price. It's an $8 book, but it's only a 4-issue miniseries. It's Wolverine versus Predators over the course of years. You know, Logan is like 100-something years old, and this first issue takes place in the early 1900s. And it's a good read. Enjoyed this one a lot. Yeah, so if you haven't picked it up, I can recommend that. Rare Flavors, number 1. Nice first issue. Not sure if I'll pick up the second one. I think the second issue has not come out yet, but nice. Very, very cool. The blood-splattered cover to Red Sonja number 3 from Joshua Middleton. I didn't even realize I was a Middleton until I got home and started entering it into the comic database I put everything into. And then the Jenny Frison variant to the same issue, Red Sonja number 3. Nice. You know, I think you know, supermodel thick. Supermodel thick. I think I prefer a thicker Red Sonja, even though I do like this cover a lot, but I think I prefer the thicker Red Sonja. Silk number 5, the final issue of this series. Very, very cool cover. Again, Bjorn Barons, Spawn 345, Cygor. Awesome cover. Not one of my absolute favorites from In-Hyuk Lee, but this is a nice cover to Spider-Man and Spider-Gwen annual. Number 1, you know, that 100 Virgin variant is kind of hot right now, but I actually prefer the trade dress over this. I could do without that, but the Spider-Gwen on it makes it, I think, is nice on that. Star Wars 38, Dark Droids still going on. Star Wars Dark Droids D-Squad, nice. Who did this cover? This is the nice, I like the purples and the black. Offhand can't remember, but nice cover. Star Wars Darth Vader 38. Dr. Aphra, number 36, the Clone Wars variant, not that 1/100 variant. EM Gist, again, knocking it out of the park, but great cover. Star Wars Dark Droids, number 2. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, number 9. Again, I said last episode of this, if you're not picking this up, this is a fun battle, fun series. Cad Bane, Quinlan Voss, just a lot of fun, self-contained stories. Like that a lot. I mentioned 125 variant still being at the shop when I get off of work, and this is one of them. This is a 125 variant to Uncanny Avengers number 2. Ryan Stegman, Savage Land Rogue? Yeah! I love me some Savage Land Rogue. Usagi Yojimbo, what is this? Ice and Snow, the Scotty Young variant. It doesn't really strike me as a Scotty Young, but nice job. Scotty Young variant to Venom number 25. Cool cover. Venom number 23, second print. That is, as my mother would say, that is a sharp cover. Sideways. Like that. Another great cover. This is, I know who did this. Who did this? No, I don't know who did that. Werewolf by Night, number 1. This is the B cover. This is not the Adam Hughes variant, but I think this is a better cover than the Adam Hughes variant, so I picked that up. Wildcats, issue 11, the Rose Besh Zealot variant. I like that one a lot. Over the years, I think this is going to be something you just don't find too many places, so I thought that was That's one of the reasons why I picked that up. The that Wolverine 37 Capullo variant, that's not the one per store or the two per store, depending on how many diamond accounts you have. But nice cover. The Nick Cage variant to World's Finest, number 19. Nice Mark Brooks headshot, not headshot, cover box. Cover to X-Men number 26. Finally, X-Men Annual number 23. All right, that's what I got for you guys. Thank you very much for sticking around with this video. Hope you like what you saw. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're picking up. Let me know what you think I should be picking up. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.